to carry its settlers over unfathomable waters en route to a new nation. Another was said to have been a Navajo medicine man who had survived the forced exodus of his people from their homeland and helped maintain under oppression their belief in the holy wind which gave them breath and left its spiral imprint on their fingertips and toes. Elsa's mom said that her dad had made both of those stories up. She said he had done it to pretend that his sorry ass was respectable. She said his ancestors were all hicks and alcoholics. She said it all again on the rainy afternoon when she kicked him out of the house and he stood in the falling water like a homeless dog. Then, this spring, he had left them for a second and more final time. The plane took off with a judder. At first, all Elsa could see through the window was grizzled fog. She pinched her fingertips together to keep herself calm. Then came the first tantalizing break in the gray view, a blur of blue that vanished as quickly as it had come, like a fish flickering away through water. The plane rose clear. If the world that she left below her had looked like this, she could have been happier in it. Not a world of packed dirt under cement streets and endless houses, but one of clouds massed into mountains. As far as she could see, white pinnacles of cloud basked in the bright sun. Peak after peak rose above steamy canyons. In the distance, one smoldering summit flickered momentarily like a blowing light bulb, a throwaway flash of lightning some 200 miles to the south. She wished it were possible to make her home in this clean, white landscape, to spend her days lying on her back in a sun-bright meadow of cloud. Since that was impossible, she was giving up everything for the next best thing, somewhere remote where she could rebuild herself. "Ma'am?" She turned, irritated from the view of the world outside to that of the aeroplane aisle and the air hostess who had disturbed her. After the majesty of the cloudscape, the domesticity of the plane infuriated her. The plastic gray cabin and the air hostess's twee neckerchief, people loafing in their seats as if in their living rooms, reading the airline's free magazine or watching whatever came on TV. A little girl wailed, and Elsa thought, yes, me too. The air hostess outlined the choice of set meals, but Elsa told her she wasn't hungry. The hostess smiled with good grace and pushed her trolley further down the aisle. The plane turned away from the country of her birth, from the glass-gray city blocks and the gridlocked avenues, from the concrete landing strips, from the ferry terminals and the boats jostling in the cellophane sea. She felt no sadness in saying goodbye to all that, although she had bitten back tears before boarding. Against Elsa's wishes, her mother had appeared at the airport to wave her off, sobbing into a handkerchief. She had brought with her another unwelcome sight, a pair of presents wrapped in sparkling red paper. Elsa had tried to refuse them. She wanted to leave her old life behind her entirely, but it ended up cramming them into her luggage regardless. It had been years since Elsa had properly connected with her mother. Their telephone conversations were dutifully recited scripts, both of them dutifully reciting their lines. Their infrequent meetups took place in an old diner, where her mom would order Elsa the same muddy hot chocolate and slice of pecan pie which she had consumed greedily as a child. These days, the mere sight of that glistening slab of dessert felt fattening, but Elsa always forced it down. She hoped that by playing along she might someday bring this repeating scene to a close and let the next commence. But they had been stuck in the same tired roles ever since her mum had kicked her dad out, and Elsa feared that her mother had thrown the remaining acts out into the rain along with him. This past spring, the first sunshine and the cherry blossom had brought with it news that had shattered her life as she had known it. Her cell phone had rung, hidden somewhere in Peter's Brooklyn apartment. She and Peter had searched for it, lifting up cushions and rummaging in pockets, while it teased them with its disembodied tone. At last, Peter had found it beneath a pile of magazines and tossed it to her. She had been breathless when she answered. "Is this Elsa Belletti?" A slow Oklahoman accent. Yes, it is. My name is Officer Fisher of the Oklahoma Police Department. Are you on your own, Elsa?" "No, my boyfriend's with me." "Good, that's good." And then a deep breath. "Elsa, I am terribly sorry to have to..."